This is a quick review on the KitchenAid coffee maker. This thing is loaded with features. I'm going to go over each of the accessories and how to add coffee and water to this. And also you can change the size of the grounds, which I have not done. I've just been using it as it stands. So it fits underneath the counter, and it actually comes with wheels in the back of it so that you can service this. So you just pick up on it and it rolls right out. The side compartment here is where the ground size can be selected. Like I said, I haven't touched it, but you're supposed to adjust it while it's actually grinding the coffee. So there's a handle here which gets moved. On the other side, this is where you add the water. You can take this right off. Just lifts up and out. Generally what I do is I just add water with a container. If you're on well water, I use distilled water so I can reduce the calcium buildup in the machine. Although it does have a cleaning feature for that. If you're on city water, less of an issue. There's a level indicator on the side. This takes whole bean coffee, or if you'd like, you can use ground coffee. And the only negative I had on this machine here is it'll take the beans and it'll settle in the center, and it might tell you that you need to add more beans, and there is a priming feature for that. So what I'll do is every once in a while I'll just open the cover and I'll just push the beans in. But you get to select the type of coffee that you'd like to use in here. You're not limited to pods or anything like that. If you want to add your own coffee, this will actually sense that you put coffee in here, so you can put 1 scoop of grounds into this opening here. Again, we just go with the whole bean. This model came with the milk frother. It's a nice high quality tubing. Goes into this container with the pickup tube, and it just plugs into the side here. This is adjustable, so it reduces the splatter. The tray in the bottom slides out. It does go through some water because it goes through a cleaning process. So I've already used it today. And then here's the container that you can take out. And there's the used coffee grounds. Power switch is on the side. Push the power switch and it boots up. When you turn it on for the first time, it's going to have you select a language. It's going through a heating up mode, and a rinsing mode. Here's your selection. 4 more choices. 4 more choices. Here you can do just coffee. And another 4 choices. That's the end of the list on this one. I'm just going to go back to the coffee here for just a moment. When you select a beverage, you can choose the temperature. You can choose if you want it light, medium, or strong. And let me tell you, it's strong. And then you can select the number of ounces. The problem with this is that it's limited to 7.4 ounces or less. The workaround for that is you can make 2 cups at one time. Just by selecting this here, just 1, 2. You can select the ounces. Put 2 cups under there, or 1 large. cup it'll catch both streams. So I'll demonstrate that in a moment. I'm going to place 2 cups into there. I'm going to select the 2, as you can see is already done. I've been going with light because strong is strong. And it's going to give me 2 7.4 ounces of coffee in each cup, which is 14.8. It will fit nicely in my 20-ounce cup to bring to work. So we just hit the play button. It grinds the coffee. This will run 2 times. So it's his first shot, and then I'll do the second shot. Now it's grinding a second batch of coffee beans for the second shot. Anytime you make changes to a drink, it offers you to add it to a profile, which I have not set up any yet. And now I have 2 of these cups, which will fit nicely into my 20-ounce cup. If you like espresso martinis, this makes the best espresso. If you're going to select this, if I have it set to 2 ounces, it's going to fill each of these 2 cups halfway. I don't know if I can catch both streams with 1 cup. You can try. So if you want to fill these cups, then you'll need to select 2. And it'll fill both of those cups up. And you'll get 4 ounces. I selected strong and then high temperature. I'm not going to actually run it through there, but then you can lower this so it's closer to the cups. The last demonstration will be the latte macchiato. Using your favorite clear mug, put it underneath the dispenser. Select the drink. The last time I did this, I made 2 of them at the same time. So I'm only going to make 1. High temperature, set to strong. And then you have a choice on whether you want to use a dairy milk or a plant-based product. You can have it dispense the milk first or coffee first. I'm going to go with the milk first because I like the effect. The maximum amount of coffee it will do is 3.6 ounces. Otherwise you can go with less amount of coffee. And then same thing with the milk, is you can select how much milk you want in there. I'm around the 4 ounce, 3.9 ounce area, so the total dispensed will be just under 8 ounces. And when you're all set to go, and so once you've done this before, it'll just stay there until you change it. Hit the play button. And this is where it's going to draw the milk from the milk dispenser. So it's heating up for that. So there's hot milk and frothed milk dispensed at the same time. That's a nice looking beverage right there. If you don't want to make another beverage, it recommends cleaning right away. You can also select later, but it recommends before turning the machine off to clean the milk out of it. It's a real simple process. You'll unplug it from the container. Plug it into the tray. Select rinse now. So ask if you want to continue. It's going to make sure that you have an empty tray to start with. And since I had only made a couple cups of coffee, I know that the tray will handle the cleaning process. So we're just going to accept that. It tells you to put the hose into the bottom of the tray, which I've already done. You're going to accept that. And then it says to put a container, position empty container. And it says a 17 ounce under the outlet. You definitely do not need a 17 ounce container. However, I'm just going to let the water go straight into the tray. I'm going to push this down so it's closer to the tray. I'm going to hit our play button. Tells you not to remove the hose, leave the hose in place. It's gonna run some hot, steamy water through the hose to clean it out. And there it goes. And now in the settings section. Oh, I don't want the settings section. You could change some of the other things. Volume time, standby time, the sounds. There's more choices here. You can select the water hardness. It does actually give you a test strip to test the water hardness. The time to change the water filter, the software information, factory reset, demo mode. The button next to that is your cleaning button. Easy milk rinsing, deep milk cleaning, brew unit rinsing, brew unit cleaning, purge the beans. In fact, I'll do that now. No, disregard. You have to take the tray out and set that up. Descaling, evaporate system, cleaning process. That's that. The system will power itself down after about 30 minutes. However, I can turn it off ahead of time to pressing the power button, and there's a cooling in progress, so it's going to dispense some more water. And now it's powered off. This is the coffee maker of coffee makers.